If you ever feel like you need food for your soul, turn on your radio and let the truth be told. Giving you the raw to keep you informed. Running it our way, our platform. Black excellence, a generation move. Give fuel to the youth until they minds like the room. B.O.T.S is the rebel. Spit knowledge, heat their game up like a kettle. Take it to another level. Dub City, the experience, no lie. Been around, move the game like a Jedi. Hot rod, the wisdom of the killer. Then wake they mind up, you have no choice but to fill them. 3 minds are better than one, the collective. 3 points of view for the one, our perspective. So put your fist up if you're with me. I ain't in the clan, but I brought my hood with me. Truth be told. Yo, we back on this exclusive episode of Truth Be Told Radio. I am your boy B-Rock. Hell, y'all talking about. We got the crew up in here today. We got that boy Hot Rod.
Yeah.
Dub City.
What's going on?
Got that boy Flair back up in here.
Ooh.
Got my girl, first lady of the radio show, Ms.Tan.
What's happening, guys?
We got special guest, Miss Denise.
Hey.
Yeah. And we got Miss Silent Assassin over here, Miss Alicia J.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. And we got the cop himself.
God damn.
No, I'll just mess around. We got that boy Nick at night in the daytime.
What it do?
Alright, we're gonna jump right into it today. Today's topic is, what is wife material? You know what I'm talking about? This special episode right here we call Battle of the Sexes, where we got women giving their perspective and men giving their perspective in the same setting. We about to have fun. And today's episode is brought to you by Miss Kiki, the drink lady. Thank you, Kiki.
Get you one. Hey, boo.
Get you one.
Hey, boo. Kiki.
Straight up.
Yeah.
$8 get you drunk.
Get you drunk.
Get you fucked up.
Alright. We're gonna kick this thing off. I just think this is a question I always wanted to have an answer to. And since we got ladies in here to answer the question. What is wife material? It don't matter. Y'all can, we ain't got to rush to it, but wife material. What do you guys consider wife material?
Well.
Is it just cooking, cleaning?
I think
absolutely
not. Wifey material depends on the guy and what they want from a woman, because you have some guys that may want a woman who can cook, but then you may have guys who don't want that. So I think, wifey material depends on the guy's preference.
So you're saying that because she cooks that makes her wifey material?
No, I'm saying
ain't
just
that normal relationship?
preference. Not necessarily, no.
Oh, God.
No.
Listen, if we together, you better be goddamn.
She said what the guy prefers.
Prefer. Because not all guys want a woman who can cook.
Or
need.
Or
need.
Oh, I don't know one man alive that don't want no home cooked meal.
And I know like 20 of them.
What kind of dudes you dealing with?
Well, yeah, I think
Chefs.
that I agree with Alicia J. I think that it really depends on the particular man.
But shit, if you want that nigga to survive, because if he eating fast food,
But
and shit
what?
like that all the time, that nigga has to
So
be
guys
dead by
can't cook.
45.
Or what
get
if we
that.
had? What if he's the cook?
You better get in there
Exactly.
and cook that pork
Speaking
chop.
from
Hey, talking
speaking
about-
from experience, my dad was the main cook in the house. My mother doesn't cook, but maybe once a week on the
so
weekend.
is that saying your mom can't cook?
She
What?
does not enjoy it. She doesn't like it. My dad loves to cook, so
Yeah.
he is the cook in the house.
How long they been
Whereas
married?
33 years.
Wifey
So,
material.
My mother is an amazing mother. She keeps the house, she raises her children, she cleans, but she doesn't enjoy to cook. Like my dad just told me, he said, you know, my mother hates to cook, so I cook. I hate to do laundry, so I do laundry. It's a partnership. So if you automatically exclude my mother because she doesn't enjoy to cook, then you're missing out on someone who would be a great mother to your children and keep a home.
I like that.
Versus, okay, she cooks a great chicken, but nothing else.
I got
exactly. Preference.
I like that
Preference. So
I think it's all about partnership, and I think everybody pretty much missed that whole concept as far as partnership. Everybody's saying, I want to do this, or I want wifey material, but everybody's not saying what they're going to put in as far as that partnership.
Yeah, it's like you demanded so much of the other person. It's like, well, she just spoke of, that's partnership. That sounds more like, you know, it's weeding out the things, you know, one likes to cook, one don't like to do this and that, you know what I'm saying? And that makes the perfect wife to him.
That sounds more realistic.
Yeah, it sounds more realistic.
Versus just saying, I need a wife to do all the things I don't want to do. Well, what do you bring to the table?
Yeah, there
but
aren't
a
certain
check.
rules. Yeah,
you know?
It's like, oh, well, because you're a wife, you have to cook and clean and be barefoot and pregnant. Like, no, like you're going to bring, you know, different things that you bring to the table. So, yeah.
So, ladies, I have a question. Y'all said it depends on the man, but most women have this ideology that they already wife material. Like, even before a man makes his decision, they come in and they be like, oh, I'm wifey material. How would you know that you're wifey material?
I don't think you do. I think you know more so that you are, if someone was to present himself to be your husband or to propose to you, that you have what you have to bring to the table, that you have something to bring to the table. So I don't necessarily think, like, I would never say, oh, I'm wifey material. Like, I would more so say, oh, I know I'm in a certain place in my life and I'm prepared, you know, to be a wife to a potential husband. But, you know, I don't like when girls say, oh, I'm wifey material, because I think it's the guy who chooses his wife. Like, you don't, you know, like, it's not the other way around.
Yeah.
I don't know. If a man has never chosen you to be his wife, then are you truly wife material?
I think when they say that, they're secure in the qualities that they can bring to a marriage. Not necessarily being like wifey material, but I'm secure in what I can do and how I can provide for you to be in a marriage.
But I think women who say that comes with it's a false sense of confidence.
Explain.
Because a lot of women who say that shit would be that bullshit.
I mean, and that's where you have to decide if she on that bullshit.
Yeah, you should know her.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
You gotta weed them out like we gotta
weed
them out.
I get
you
that,
propose.
but if you know your wife from material, you wouldn't say it. You would show it.
True.
So
you don't have to make
I've
that claim.
never walked around saying I was a wifey material.
Yeah, not you guys, but
I'm saying, so you have to
figure
out.
I think wifey material is somebody who has a career, no kids.
God damn, wait a minute.
Hold on.
How do kids subtract from wifey material?
Only reason why
that's mother material, not
right.
Okay,
Only reason why I say that.
Let him explain, guys. Let him
Only reason why I say that, if you meet a guy who's completely no kids or whatever, you want somebody who's pretty much like a fresh start.
Yeah.
Right? You know, if a woman has a good career, she got a good head on her shoulder, she's basically complete, and she meet a guy who has maybe 2 or 3 kids or some shit like that.
Hey,
you think? No, I'm just saying.
No, you good. I got a question for you though.
But the chick will probably be like, "Well, damn, you already coming with
that goes back to preference,
baggage."
So let me ask you this: what defines a good head on your shoulder? Because a woman that doesn't work, but it's all about the hustle, can be considered a good head on her shoulder.
But how she hustling when she's not working?
Yeah, you a hustler if you're working.
I mean, but that can go with a man. A man could be taking care of his business, but still be a bullshit ass dude.
That just like no female that's out here selling them stamps. Oh, that's a hustle.
man. Come on. How
Listen, first of all,
That is a legitimate business.
Wife material, folks.
I am knocking
A
no
woman who
stamp
selling
business.
stamps.
Sell your stamps, girl. Sell your
a woman
stamps.
who qualifies for stamps.
I
Sell
need
your
some.
stamps, girl.
Please explain
I
that
need
to me.
100 on the 50.
I need some.
At the end of the day, it's still a hustle. She bringing something
But-
to the table.
But
Regardless.
that's low budget.
activity.
That's low budget.
Listen, we didn't
That's
put no
very low
levels on this
budget.
shit. We just said,
come on,
you
man.
just said.
I need 100
Hold
on
up,
the
let
50.
me
Okay,
ask.
so
Let me
what's
ask a
up?
question then.
What's up?
So what if it's a dude out here selling stamps and shit like that? You think
He
a
is
chick
not
don't-
marriage material.
A hustle is
Exactly.
a hustle no matter
Hey.
what.
To her
No.
preference.
A
But-
hustle is a hustle. As long as
He
you
is
bring
not
something, as long as you
marriage
provide
material.
to the family,
It
that's
has
all
to
that
be
matters.
above board.
No,
and
it don't.
legal.
On the 50.
But hey, look,
Legitimate
check this out.
business.
Hold on.
If
It's-
your
it's-
girl is a doctor and you out here on the couch playing video games, but you bringing in stamps, money from stamps.
He
Wait
is
a
not
minute. Hold on.
marriage
Hold on,
material.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Hold on. Let me address that. Let me address that.
You don't
going
think
on?
you don't think your chick?
But-
Do you think your chick will probably like, man? I'm finna go
Let
home
me
to
let me
this
ask you
bum
this.
ass
though.
nigga.
Let me show you this though. But it's motherfuckers
Come on,
out.
folks.
It's dudes that are out here right now that's playing video game, making thousands of dollars playing fucking 2K.
I mean,
On
that's
YouTube.
True.
Because they use it to their advantage.
It
Yeah.
is a hustle.
But the regular hood nigga, like the regular
Why it gotta be
average
a hood
Joe.
nigga, though?
But what I'm saying is just the regular person.
ratchet
why
shit.
why it gotta be a
They-
hood
they-
nigga though?
Hold on.
But
The
look,
regular,
let me-
they are not
Nigga, now,
using
hold on,
it
let
to
me
their
say this.
advantage.
We speaking from our community, the black community.
Okay, again. So you mean to tell me if I'm over here bringing in goddamn 6,000 a month? from
Yeah, but
fucking
the
2K,
average dude don't
It's-
bring
But,
in 6,000
it's
for
worth
playing
it.
games.
That's your job.
Yeah, the average
But
dude
what-
don't
Hold
sit
on.
around and play
But
2K.
hold on, nigga.
it's a hustle at the end of the day.
But
Yeah.
that same nigga ain't flipping food stamps.
Exactly. They don't have this.
I need 100 on
exactly.
the
First off, niggas don't even. It's hard as hell for a nigga to get some stamps, so we gonna cut this shit short.
Yeah.
I respect the stamp
We gonna-
hustle.
Why are we
So
still
y'all know.
talking about the stamps?
Okay.
I respect that hustle.
Let me,
No.
So let me just say this. All right, we talking about dudes with stamps or whatever in the hood or whatever the case may be.
Fine.
But and I'll guess where we're at, they may not be qualified for us. But I've seen one ratchet person be with another ratchet person, and they be perfectly
They are
happy.
equally yoked.
Yeah, they complete.
They are equally yoked because they're not aspiring for anything else.
Anything other than being
They
two ratchet
basically
niggas.
found
they
somebody
are-
on their level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're
So-
on their level. They're okay with selling stamps. They're okay with the bare minimum.
Yep, they okay.
So-
But
in their
I mean,
eyes,
they may talk about their dreams together though. Like, oh, I'm
It
trying
never
to be
do shit.
the number one drug pen.
Right.
in
It
this-
never
Ratchet
like
people got
actually.
I gotta get the mixtape
You know
out,
what I'm
baby.
saying? They may talk about it.
Now,
yeah,
I'm gonna tell
he
you
might
like
be
Come on,
like, hey,
baby. We gotta get this
Hey,
They
baby,
mixtape.
one
might
day,
talk about
I
it
got one for
together.
you.
baby, one day I'm gonna flip these pounds.
Exactly.
And we gonna be up out of
So
this
they be like,
So we gonna
"Whoa."
bring reality to the
That's
table.
my
Them
trap
motherfuckers out
queen.
there trying to flip them keys and all that shit. Hey, I'm gonna come see you.
Oh Lord.
There's the
I'ma
cop,
come
y'all.
see you.
Yeah, that's the cop coming out of him. We
Hey,
don't
I'm-
want
I'm-
it damn.
I'm gonna
The
see.
boys.
Striker. So I have another question for the ladies, if you don't mind. Do you think sex plays a pivotal part in being the wifey chick? Like how freaky you are, or what you can do in the bedroom? Do you think that plays a part on why females say that?
Yeah.
I think. Okay.
I now.
Ignorance.
Come
Okay.
up off them hams. I say English. Them
No, hot
hey, them
rod.
hams play a
Hot
pivotal
rod.
part.
Legitimate
Okay.
question.
That's
No,
a
listen.
good
Them
question.
hams play a
I
pivotal
actually
part.
do think that some women are like, oh, like my vagina's the bomb. Like I'm gonna be a good wife. But I personally know that this shit does not matter.
I don't think it matters either.
It does
it
not
don't
matter
matter
because I see the most homely bitches getting married. And you
It's-
know they're not the most freaky ones.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So-
I don't think
so-
it matters.
so
It matters.
I don't think it matters, and I
don't
also,
know.
I also feel
And that
like
does play a part.
I would never be like, oh, like my vagina is like so bomb, like you gonna be with me forever. No,
It's
because
not the be all end
because
all.
exactly because a new vagina is better than my, like better than my old vagina.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's the truth, and that goes for. I realize that. I understand that. So I would never.
You
be
gotta
like,
find a vagina you can tolerate and that you love, and then you marry that vagina,
Hey,
So,
she got a
and
point
then
on
you
that
make
too.
it work
though.
for you.
Yeah.
You're never
I don't know
gonna
about
marry
that
the
one.
person that has the best sex ever.
I don't know about that
because
one.
usually they're lacking in something else.
So,
So, and that goes for men and women.
So what you're
I
saying
agree with
is
that.
you need a mix. You gotta have that good coochie.
You need a
And
balance
others.
in life, nigga.
Of course. Because if you have someone that has like really good pussy, but then you can't stand her, or she has poor opinions, or bad money management, or a stank personality, you don't want to be with her forever. But if you have someone that has like really good personality, you love her, you love her opinions, you love spending time with her, but she has okay vagina, you can work with that.
You can work with that.
You can work with that. And then you might marry her.
Your ass gonna get cheated on, but you gonna marry her.
And
that's fact.
I agree with that.
Why would you marry pussy you don't love though?
Because she has everything else.
Oh,
Nobody is perfect.
Yeah, because
I don't think guys married for that.
Let me say this.
Benefits.
This is a whole nother subject.
Why would you marry okay pussy?
It's
Like,
an 80-20.
I want that pussy gotta be boom.
I'm say vagina. Hey, let me answer that question. I
Mediocre ass
I
pussy.
can definitely
Marry
answer that
okay
question.
pussy every day, B.
Vagina isn't fun.
I'm gonna answer that question.
Pussy
Hey,
is
let me
better.
answer that question. I'm gonna answer your question. The reason why niggas marry alright pussy is because of the benefits. Cause I can point to you
like
100 niggas that's in the military right now that
But
marry
hold on.
strippers because of the goddamn benefits.
But hold on, Nick. What if the head is real good?
I don't give
Man,
a fuck
it
if your
just-
head good,
it
your
just-
pussy good.
I'll
Niggas
just say
do
sex
it.
period.
I ain't gonna lie though, bitches marry mediocre dick all the time now.
Oh, you
Ooh.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't
It's
got that.
Oh, he got a good job.
Grade
he
C.
makes
Okay.
Family.
I gotta drop a clue
Above
bomb on
average
that.
dick.
Let me piggyback off that question.
All right,
I mean,
go,
off
bro.
that statement. Okay. What makes us guys think we're good enough to have that wife material, or even to bring it out of the female?
Great question.
Matter
I'm
of
gonna
fact,
tell you now.
before, I wish I would have asked this
any-
question
hold
You
on.
before.
don't deserve my
Any woman can be, any female could be marriage material, but are you good enough to bring that out of her?
Like I said, home. Hey,
And that's
I
why
ain't
the
shit.
question I was gonna
I'm
ask
saying.
is, we say that, you know, some women said I'm wife material.
Yeah.
Some of us think we're good enough dudes. But how could you know that if a lot of us don't even got the blueprint on how to be that?
Hey,
Miss
that's-
Denise,
man,
for
fuck all
example,
that.
your parents been together 30 years.
Fuck all that.
You got a balance. You got like a blueprint on how a man should treat a woman and how a woman should treat a man.
Man, fuck all
A
that.
lot of us don't
Listen.
have that.
Listen.
This
Nigga at night,
issue.
your ass been single for 13,000.
That's the
Hey,
problem.
nigga, hey, man, fuck all that.
That's the problem
Listen,
that I
this-
face.
Nick been single
Hold on.
since 2001, nigga.
Hold on,
Here's-
Miss
here's
Denise.
Someone let Nick talk.
Say, answer the question
Can we
real
let
quick,
Nick
and
at
then
night
we're gonna
talk,
come to you.
please?
Okay, go ahead, man. Cause I'm
go.
over there, goddamn.
We're gonna let
Oh,
Miss
listen.
Denise say her
Just don't
part, and then Nick, we're gonna get to you.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, go. You got the flow.
I was just saying that's the problem that I face. I had a good example of a good, healthy, strong marriage. Did my parents are not perfect. Their marriage is not perfect, but I saw a healthy marriage. I had my father in my life, whereas a lot of people in the black community do not have their father in their lives, so they don't know what a healthy marriage is. So I'm constantly like meeting guys who don't have that experience, who don't know what a healthy marriage is, who probably don't even want that. So for me to want that, that's what I grew up with. So I came from a strong family. I want a strong family. So it's hard to meet other black men. I only date black men to find that
Ooh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
like having a strong example of what a healthy marriage should be because they didn't grow up with that. So fuck, what am I supposed to do? I don't know.
exactly.
So
Now-
Denise, hold on. So Denise, with you having your mom and your dad, what kind of guy are you looking for?
I'm looking for a man that
Personally.
will take care of home, period. If my dad had to work 2 jobs, he worked 2 jobs. If he had to, stay out late and work, he had to do that. He always make sure a man can pay the bills and provide for his family.
All right, now
But
let me
hold on,
now
hold
I
on.
got a question. Hold on. Let me ask this question. With that being said,
Lord,
your
yeah, I didn't
man
even
is
let her
out
finish.
here and he's working 2 and 3 damn jobs. Are you gonna be damn faithful to that man and not be out here on the side or talking that bullshit, talking about something? Oh, you ain't spending time with me. We don't do shit together and all that other bullshit.
Not necessarily, because for
Exactly.
me, I seek a man that's my equal.
Right.
Like,
And it
my
is.
parents, neither of them went to college. I went to college, so I want a man that went to college. I want a man that doesn't have to necessarily work 2-3 jobs to make ends meet.
I
So
mean,
hold on.
let me
Because
say
what I
this.
bring to the table,
It's all
I don't
about
have to work 2-3
preference.
jobs.
Let me
to make
pick it back
ends
off her
meet.
point. I said this a couple of shows ago. You got to be a man worthy of her submitting to.
Right.
Exactly.
Get that.
Exactly.
Again, it's gonna point back to my same damn point.
Okay.
If I'm out here working goddamn 3 jobs to take care of home, your ass shouldn't be out here looking for some other shit.
You and Denise would not be a match.
Because my ass
Simple as that.
But I'm just saying, but
She just said she don't want that.
Wait,
So
but
you
she just said that her father is an example. Her parents' marriage is an example.
Okay, that's not wife material.
Neither one of them went to college.
That's not wife material for
so,
you.
So what you're saying is she not wife material.
Not for you.
No,
not for somebody who working 2-3 jobs. She's not
for you.
I want a man
so
who's
again,
getting it
it's
together
about preference.
off one job.
So that's her preference.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
That's
hold
her
on.
preference.
First
Hold
off,
on.
that's not how America is goddamn set up.
Okay, hold on.
That's
The
not
man
how
I
it is.
date says something differently.
Exactly.
That's all I'm
That's
saying.
not
It's
how
about
America's goddamn
preference.
set up.
It's
But
about
hold up.
preference.
But
Hey,
hold up,
dude,
Denise,
get
let
your
me
point,
ask
bro.
let me ask you this question right here. So, whenever somebody asks you what is man material or marriage material as far as a guy, how come every woman has to say he got to be able to provide this or whatever? Why women don't look at the guy as far as the qualities that he possesses, as far as he like a funny guy or whatever? Why everything got to be
Because
what
at
he
the
can
end of the
provide?
day, you know, Georgia
Good
Power still got to
question.
get paid. The city of Smyrna still got to get paid. And at the end of the day,
Is it
you can
wrong
be,
to want men to provide?
No, because
no.
But see,
I know
here's
what I
curious.
bring to
Here's
the
curious.
table.
Just curious.
So I've always said I want my equal.
Okay, here's the problem.
Nothing more, nothing less than my equal.
Here's the problem.
And that's her preference.
Everybody
That's
is
my
coming
preference.
up on these values that the man should do everything for himself.
We didn't
But
say everything.
With the way the fucking bills are set up, you need somebody to help you do some shit.
Exactly.
If you want to succeed in life, you
Denise
gotta
gonna
have your
help.
equal. So the issue is, if I'm paying the goddamn mortgage that's goddamn $1,500 a month, I'm paying the lights. Goddamn it, pay the cable.
Oh, I have no problem.
It's possible.
But if you playing the mortgage, I will get you the premium cable package with the sports and the utility.
See, that's the thing. Y'all
Well,
gotta
goddamn it,
find.
hey.
Y'all gotta find women who
If
can
you're
hold their
buying
own at the
Yeah.
same time. Help
Exactly.
you out.
Stop dating women who are not your
She
equal.
just made a good point. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was just about to
Hold
get to
your
that
own
because
and help
I
you
look at
out.
it like this. If I'm a guy, I got my own place. I'm managing my car note, car insurance, light, gas, rent, mortgage, whatever the case may be. And then if I got a woman that's doing the same damn thing,
You
we
put
good
that
to go.
together
You're
and
equal.
you good.
We good to go.
But the thing
Grow.
is, a lot of times people don't date like that. Like
Exactly.
especially
No.
guys.
Shit, I do. Guys
But-
date down
but
all the
just
time.
Guys, you guys date down all the time. Like you date people who are not your equals in a sense of people who you need to take care of.
Okay.
So-
you
so this
also
is the thing.
have to do this too, though. As women, you have to look at the whole situation. You can't say, okay, I'm not gonna date you because of you standing at home with your mom. Well, what got that man there? Know what I'm saying? Like
I don't have time for that.
life.
Wait a minute.
But see,
It's
if
preference.
Here's
It's
the
a
issue.
preference.
Here's the thing.
You can't
If
hate
you-
for what she wants.
If you tell me
Just don't talk
that,
to her.
that you want to date me, but you knock me because of my living situation, then you really don't want to date me for
Hold
my
on,
whole
Nick.
situation.
Then
You
you're
have
not
to accept
ready.
the whole
Exactly.
situation.
Hold on, Nick.
She
But
don't want you. It's nothing wrong with not
Most-
wanting you because of your situation.
Most women want somebody they compatible with. Men want easy most of the time.
Oh,
Yes.
say that.
I ain't
Oh,
trying
no,
to be on
easy
the
ass.
west side, but it's the truth.
You
If you
on
want some
our
easy
side,
shit,
hot
your ass
ride.
ain't
Why
gonna pay.
can't we like what we like?
But I have to.
Like, well, I
That
mean,
is
some
very
women
true.
want-
But see,
I have to
that's
somewhat
but here's
disagree.
the thing.
I have
Hey.
to somewhat-
Women expect men to goddamn accept them for their broken goddamn flaws. Well, hell, fucking accept a man for what the fuck he has to offer.
We do, but we don't have
No,
to
y'all
accept
don't.
3-4 jobs if we don't want to.
Hey.
You're right.
I'm gonna
You're
expect
right.
your lip dick, but I ain't gonna expect
Okay.
I ain't gonna
So
expect
now,
3-4 jobs.
now
You
that
gonna
you say
say.
that,
You
So
gonna
now-
respect them 3-4
wait a
jobs
minute.
before you respect that dick.
You're right. I just might. I just
That
might.
nigga wood ain't
now,
working.
I
now
just might. You're right.
Now that you just said that,
We.
so
Hey.
you telling me
It's
okay?
about
Nick ain't
preference.
here.
What I
She
said in the
she
beginning.
gone.
We want what we want. Y'all want what y'all want.
So
Why do we have to be butchered for what we want? Like, why does that have to be a problem? Why
Why
do
are
we
we
have
told
to?
to settle?
Exactly.
Yes.
But hold up.
but we're told to settle every goddamn day.
No, you don't have to. That's
Hold
your
on.
problem. Don't
We're
do
told
it.
We're told to settle every fucking day.
Dude,
Don't
hold
do
out
it.
for the baddest bitch in
Don't
all
settle.
the land.
And we sitting out this motherfucker, 40
are-
years old, still ain't married yet. But like, oh, what's wrong with
Exactly.
you, nigga?
Guys, I don't think
Really?
I
guys
don't
are
say
told
that.
to settle.
No.
Don't
really?
settle.
Men are
Don't
not
if you don't
Hold
want
up,
her,
but to
don't.
piggyback on what Hot Rod was saying, there's a lot of dudes who are intimidated with the line of work that I'm doing. There's several single women doctors who are very like guys are intimidated by them just because of their profession.
Find a sugar mama.
So exactly.
God damn.
But not only that, but at the same time, they look at far as like, okay, well, let me just kind of date down.
Even with
it
that,
makes me feel more masculine.
Even with that, in my profession,
And
if
that's
you're
what
looking
it
for
is.
my profession for fucking money, yeah, you're gonna be goddamn looking forever.
So do you guys want a woman with money?
Yeah.
I don't know.
More than you? You want a woman with money more than you?
No, I don't.
I understand. I don't care.
You want to
Yeah.
feel like
I don't
she
care.
needs you for money, right? So
No.
why y'all got a problem with us wanting a nigga who can provide?
I
If
don't-
you don't want a
There's no
woman
problem.
who...
The
There's no
issue
problem
is
with
not providing. The issue is that other bullshit that y'all worry
Like
about.
what?
Oh, nigga, you staying with your homeboy. What the fuck that got to do with anything?
But
You
the
broke.
only-
Fuck, wanna fuck in they homeboy house. His baby mama knocking on the door and shit.
Facts.
The baby
I
won't
give
milk
someone
your
else.
shit.
That shit was funny.
Hell no.
I like that right there. God damn. I like that. I know, right?
Hey,
God damn.
she got a good ass point there, man.
God
I guess the
damn.
only issue that guys want
fuck
is
with you. Yeah, I
they
like
have is
that.
probably like if you ask a guy what is wifey material, what kind of woman that they want, they'll mention qualities in a woman. But when you ask women the same question, they say, "Hey, I want a dude who can provide this or that or this and that," but they're not giving like qualities of that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 'cause that's interesting. I don't know what.
It's like
You
you
know-
want a back-breaking ass nigga versus no personality or whatever. That
No,
I
I want
want
a man
that. No,
who
ask me.
is
Like-
emotionally secure,
Exactly.
can communicate.
Ain't none of our ass emotionally
His
secure.
needs.
Shit, y'all ain't either.
True. True.
No.
Ain't none of y'all.
But what's wrong-
All y'all motherfuckers.
What's wrong with
everybody.
making
Man,
our list?
Men and women, we all
If you
fucking broken
if you
and
write
crazy.
a list
Fuck
of what
the
you
dog
want
shit.
from a woman,
Fuck the dog
it's
shit.
top 10.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hold on.
Fuck the dog shit.
Hold on.
All right, this to piggyback on what B Nice said and Hot Rod said.
Shout out D Nice.
I like.
Denise, you said why the man chose to date down is because sometimes the expectation of a woman is too high. Like you gotta look this certain way, you gotta have this dick, you gotta have. I'm serious.
Yeah,
like
that is true.
like I'm serious.
Gotta make $100 million a year.
And this is a true story. A female told me, if you ain't got 10 or better, then I can't fuck with you. I'm
10 or better or what?
dick.
And them motherfuckers.
That's her preference.
I mean,
She's
you
trying
you
to die.
Preference.
She fucking a horse.
I don't see nothing wrong with her preference.
That's
Look.
her
about
preference.
Do you honestly know a nigga with
Hey.
10
Let me get
inch
to the.
dick?
That's her preference.
Let me
That's her
get to
preference.
the
She's fucking
question.
horses.
Mandingo.
Let's be real. These hoes out here fucking horses, nigga. Like, no.
Let me
Extends.
Hey, let him finish your point.
But see, it's just the women expectation of some men, you know what I'm saying, be so high, you have to dumb it down a little bit to somebody that's gonna really look at the person that you are instead of looking at what you can bring or what you can do or how you can fuck.
I can only speak for me personally.
Okay, what you got?
And I will never ask more of a man than I bring from myself to the
Yeah.
table.
Yep.
So
That's a
the things
realistic
I
to the
ask
table.
of a man, I'm bringing that equally.
So what are you bringing to the
Exactly.
table?
Dog.
Everything.
Go say what you got to say, dog.
Say what you gotta say.
Okay, well, the woman who want the 10-inch dick, how many kids she got?
What?
Oh, just one? I'm just saying, because some chicks, they might have so many miles on them to where they probably do want
That
They probably
matters.
That 1920
That matters?
Chevy, on
Miles.
there. God damn.
That
He
matters.
understand he does not want
Yeah,
anyone
miles
with
matter.
kids. Okay.
Oh, you don't want anyone with children? That's
He
fine.
doesn't want-
I don't have
listen.
any children.
Let me-
but
can
women
I
that
say
touch on
something?
the first- the vagina stretches and it goes right back to the size it was before. You will never know how many kids a woman has until she tells you, sir. So,
Hey, let me say
dead
something.
all that shit.
Snap back.
It's
Snap
There are
back.
exercises you can do for that
Snap
shit.
that pussy,
so-
babe. What it all boils
But
down
she
to.
probably,
I'm doing it right now, guys.
he's
Go ahead,
probably,
Go ahead, Doug.
she's probably just not a match for you. I would
Exactly.
say it like that. She's
Preference.
probably just not a match for you.
I think most couples,
Man.
people don't evaluate the person correctly enough.
If you
anyway.
out here wanting
That's why
tennis,
there's so
this
many
you want a
shitty
fucking horse.
relationships.
Fuck the bullshit.
Hey.
We're out for 10 years dick. But we send expectations like maybe the person is not for you, but women expect you to look a certain way. expect you to carry a certain weight. They want you to be.
Men are the same way.
What do you want from a woman?
But it's an unbalance.
What is your wife
It's an
material?
unbalance
Okay.
between male and female.
It is.
Women
Damn.
expect guys to have a good job, good sex, emotionally there, supportive. But men mostly want somebody who's supportive and good sex. They don't care about the job and all that shit.
And
They want you to look cute, fuck them, shut the fuck
want you to be a
up,
trophy wife.
clean.
Hey,
Exactly.
It's called preference.
There's an
people.
unbalance here.
It is all about preference.
It's what you
I'm
want.
finna prove that point
If
exactly.
that was the case, y'all be fucking ugly fat bitches who can cook a
I'm
good
finna
meal.
prove
Okay.
that.
Yeah,
You got pussy too.
Just like you
Shout out
said.
to the fat
It's-
bitches.
it's-
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's,
Hey,
it's
just like you
dudes that do
said, a man is supposed to accept a female that's fat, but a female won't accept a nigga that's fat.
No, if we
Nah,
did all
I-
in
Accurate.
that
I
was
mean,
like
that- That's
Oh,
inaccurate.
that is
That's
not
inaccurate.
true.
Look, I'm a big
People.
dude. I'm a big dude, and I'm
Plus
confident as
size
hell.
cowboy.
Plus
You
size
might be
cowboy.
confident.
Look,
Listen, hey,
Ow.
listen,
it don't
you
even.
might be confident, but is that female confident enough to be secure with you to show you off to her goddamn friends the way you show her off to
she-
her?
Yeah.
It's not the same.
She
It's
gonna,
not the
she
same.
gonna see. She gonna
How
see.
many fat niggas
First
you
of all-
know right now that are goddamn single because they fat?
Okay,
Well,
wait a
I'm
minute.
just gonna say.
That's a simple
But no,
fucking
hold on,
fact.
You guys.
Look,
How many
okay,
fat
hold on.
niggas
You
are
guys,
single
I
because they
dated a fat
goddamn
guy.
fat
I
compared
dated a
to
fat guy
females?
too.
Okay,
I dated
I'm
a
gonna
fat
say
guy.
for
I did
me,
not
Nothing
care
wrong
to
far
with
as
push
me,
pushing for the
that.
cushion.
the way I carry myself, what I got going on, the shit that I got going on, I've dated a lot of women that said they wasn't on my level. That intimidated them that I was out there grinding and doing my own shit.
They knew they weren't on your level.
They told me straight up, and I was
Right.
like, nah, I ain't worried about that.
And y'all
you know?
not equal. You probably shouldn't have been dating them anyway. If they
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have
verbalized
dated them anyway.
that they
Exactly.
knew they were on your
And
But
that
level,
worked.
I thought
they would
that
just
I was
have
being.
brought you down.
But
That
you
works
see,
both
I want
ways,
y'all to prove my point.
I'm
though.
not
I
saying-
agree. We're not
Well, hold
disagreeing.
on.
We're not
Well,
disagreeing.
hold
We
on.
are agreeing with y'all.
That works both ways.
Can somebody prove me wrong? I'm
Because a
saying,
lot of it's more
Okay.
guys intimidated about what females do.
man, hell no. Stop the fucking press.
Okay.
Yes.
If you
Who's
take-
trying to impress?
Okay.
Right,
Not
right,
the
goddamn
po-po.
now.
You ain't trying to
If
press
you-
nobody.
If
The
you take
feds.
a fat nigga and a fat female,
He a
right
pressing
now,
CIA.
right
Why
goddamn
we on
now.
fat people?
How many fat people are together today?
Again,
Tons, nigga.
listen, nigga, we gon' fuck that.
Cushion for the pushing.
If you take an average motherfucker right now,
Fat niggas
and
born
you
every
say,
day.
hey, if you take, hey, the average nigga right now, I want you to date this fat shit. What are you gonna say? God damn it, I'm gonna take her pussy.
What she
fat.
hitting for?
But-
What that mouth do?
But a female, you take the average female, you say you date this goddamn fat nigga. Hell, nah, I ain't
That's
dating
not
that
true.
fat-ass motherfucker.
That's
not
true. That's not true.
What's wrong
That's
with
not
her
true.
having a preference? If she don't want a
But
fat
that's not
nigga, she don't want a
true.
fat
But
nigga.
that's not even not true.
But
I
I
have
agree with
dated
that.
But we're told
the
we're supposed
overweight,
we're supposed to accept
not
the
as
female
attractive
because
You don't
guy.
have to. Why are you doing that?
because he had his
you
shit
grown.
together and he had a good job
Fuck
and
who
he
you wanna
was
fuck.
funny.
Right, but hold
Women
on.
are more
And he
likely
was
to
fat.
date less attractive dudes than men are
We
likely
are.
to date less attractive
Get the
women.
hell out of here.
We
But
are.
if you, no, that's not a bad. That's a wrong statement.
That
Because
No, it's true.
niggas will hit anything.
Fuck who
But
you
will
want.
you
No.
wipe them up?
But I,
Goddamn
Will you
look,
get into a
I agree.
relationship with
I
them?
agree to what she's saying.
I don't care. Who
I
you fuck.
agree
If
to a
we
certain
if
I don't
we if we
agree
was
to
hitting
shit.
if we hitting a chick that's unattractive or whatever, we ain't really trying to show them off. Like,
You're not showing them off. You go into
You're
the
not.
house
She
at
just
2 o'clock in the
fucking them.
morning.
She could go out
you
with a
fucking them in and
dude.
leaving them. Whereas a woman, she will get in a relationship
So-
with a nigga who has his
Let
shit
me
together.
ask y'all.
He has to have
But-
all the other
We gonna go over-
qualities.
we gonna go over
but
to
maybe
the
he's
y'all.
overweight, and then we'll.
Are you attracted to big niggas?
Yep.
Are you attracted to big niggas?
I have dated a big nigga.
Are you
before.
attracted? That ain't answer the question. Are you attracted to big niggas?
Some of them.
Are you?
Yes.
So you, what you're saying is, you will go out tomorrow in public with a big nigga and confess your love.
Yes.
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 Yeah, that's what she just said.
Hold on.
Yes.
We're not
How
body
y'all
shaming
goddamn lie?
niggas.
Hold on.
You
Y'all
don't
goddamn
body
lie.
shame niggas.
Hold on.
That's
How
a
y'all
difference.
goddamn lie? I wanna hear
There's
this
a
shit.
difference. in that
Niggas,
question.
big niggas need love too.
That's a difference. It's if a nigga 275 or 475. That's a complete big difference.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a.
Exactly.
But you
Hey,
can't
but
fault
no,
us for our
no,
preference.
I don't agree
It's
with
You
about
that.
right. You ain't
preference.
475
You
because
not
you can't
about
speak
to
for that.
wife up no prostitute.
No.
It's
Exactly.
about preference. It don't matter.
Niggas marry
But if
prostitutes every day.
Are you gonna fuck a big
I'm
dude?
not finna
You gotta
marry
marry
that.
big
I-
Are
dudes.
you
I'm
marrying a girl
Big niggas
that's
475 getting wiped like
That's just like
Exactly.
how many
All the
niggas you
time.
see on my big 600-pound line?
Oh, they be
that's
having
a
a bitch
nigga
feed
that's
them
married.
sweet potato
That's
pies
what
and
fucking
shit.
They always have someone.
They be having bitch making them macaroni, motherfucking pork ribs and
Hey,
shit. Wait, hold on.
If you look
They
at
got them a
my
fat bitch
600
with 'em
pound
now.
life,
90% of that shit is big ass female that have some skinny ass nigga that love
And that's
her.
what you call preference. That's
But
what they want.
you never see a big ass nigga with a female standing by his
She
side.
probably not
But
eating
you
fucking
do.
sweet
I've seen
potatoes.
a lot of big
daily.
niggas with some
That
bad
man
ass.
get the hell
But
out
the
of
song,
here.
the song,
Get the hell out of here.
the song, everything up is all about preference, like she said about 3 or 4 times. Like
Yeah.
It's a preference,
Like
and there's an
everybody-
unbalance in male and female.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's all about preference. I mean, I've been in situations where I dated a chick that she made good money, but shit, up there, man, she went all together up top. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't give a fuck how much money you make. I know what I can do. You know what I mean? I don't care if she make $1 million and I make $15 a check, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm the man. Still, I'm the man. Like, I know what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
But if
Now-
you got a big dude who got swag and he has confidence with himself, a chick will fuck with him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's why
very
Biggie.
Yeah, until she found
Biggie
out
was
that
fucking
nigga made
bitches left
$15
and right.
Yeah, Biggie had a record deal.
That's what I'm saying.
that's what it really
Yeah,
comes
right.
down to.
But
Nigga
yeah,
have
you know what?
money.
It do take levels
Biggie
on
was
some
signed.
shit. Cause Big did say when he was ashy, goddamn bitch won't fuck with him. But we got
Exactly.
classy. That when he was.
Biggie had a record deal.
Man, Biggie was that way. Hell, look
still
at Big
gotta bring
I've
Pun.
seen his baby mama before.
Big Pun had, and he was the biggest of all them. Big Pun had women on deck, but he had to be Big Pun
He
before
was
he
cheating
was.
on his wife. Let's just.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying. You had a big nigga like Big Pun probably have a little slim chick. He ain't had no fat chick. You know what I'm saying? That nigga had
He
up.
brought something else to the table.
You know what I'm saying? But he brought something to the table. So in a lot of this,
Yep.
like going back to what
Let me just say
Alicia J said, it's preference.
It's preference, but we all fucked up on this stuff.
Yeah.
And you gotta find out which fucked up works for you.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's all
I
it
agree
boils
with
down
that.
to.
Well, which
Okay,
good
I got
shit
you.
works
I'll
for
take
You
that.
probably make
I'll
good
take that.
money. You probably can cook. You probably can fuck good, but you got the nastiest attitude. You can't really do shit outside of that.
And that ain't
part.
wiping
then-
my
Cause there's somebody out there who thinks
if somebody
you're crazy.
might think that that's perfect for me. That's good enough for me. Same thing for a dude. You know what I mean? Nigga, I had just me being single, nigga. I was like, you know what? I was used to somebody cooking for me all the time. Let me get my ass on the Food Network and learn how to goddamn cook better. So I learned recipes. Now I'm snapping.
Oh no, you got something to bring to the table.
Not only do I got a business, I got a job, I got a hustle. I can cook. I can cook, and my goddamn credit score high as hell.
Ow,
So-
ow, that's
So-
what matters.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
goddamn it.
You out there,
I'm
you
saying what I'm
hungry at the
bringing to the
house.
table.
I'm up there. I can rap to you and cook, and I can sing like Luther Vandross.
I can do all that
Wow.
shit, and I strip from it.
Hold on.
Fuck you talking about?
I
But
got,
at the end of the day, somebody might not find me attractive.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it's completely
And it's all about
fine.
preference.
Fine.
You're not
About
for everybody.
preference.
I got-
I'm not for everybody.
I got a question. I got another question for the ladies.
We listening.
Since we talking about bringing stuff to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we talk about bringing stuff to the table, for example, what if I'm making between $40,000 a year? And
Hold on. I get you. I'm gonna let you finish the question, but you can't say.
Damn,
40,000.
Kanye.
I'm gonna
That
let you
ain't-
finish. I know
But-
Kanye.
Damn, Kanye.
But Beyonce won.
Hold on, Rod.
Hey, but boy, Flair
This
had
is-
the realest question of all time.
Hey,
this is
hey,
just an
hold on.
example.
Hey,
But don't
Hot
say
Rod.
40,000.
Hey, hold on, Hot Rod.
40,000 is lowballing to
No,
today.
hold on, Hot Rod.
No,
Hold
no.
on,
But 40,000 is
40,000
reality.
is
though.
that's-
average.
But
I
listen,
was just
that's
saying
why
that.
that's why I'm
That's the
asking this
average
question.
That,
Go
I
ahead.
was
That's why I'm
saying
asking this
40,000
question.
is average.
That is
Let
the
me-
average
average.
rate now.
Yeah.
Let
That's
me
the reality start.
let me get to the question.
All right.
Let me get to the question instead of because we're on the subject of being wifey material and bringing stuff to the table because that's what this discussion is being about. So nowadays, it's not about really bringing stuff to the table. And what I mean by that is a woman see herself making more than the man, she won't think about what they can make together if they put their income together and do
Incorrect.
stuff. But you said incorrect?
If I'm making 90, he making 80, we Gucci.
Right about
But
that.
yeah.
He making less than me.
I
We
was saying,
Gucci.
but what if,
Most
what if you
women
making
don't-
90 and he
that's-
making 40?
Yeah,
Then
that's
we are
what I'm
not
saying.
We're not
equally
compatible.
yoked. We're not compatible.
But
I like
what
to
if
take
you
trips
can't
and
so
provide?
have
why?
fun.
But why is this not being compatible?
Because I like to
Instead
do stuff.
but
And
you
I don't
guys-
want him to
hold on,
feel
listen,
like, go
listen,
ahead.
listen.
I want to buy
Oh God.
something from Neiman's, Nordstrom,
Bloomies.
Bloomies. I don't want to have to make you feel bad. That like my check is bigger because 40,000 does not go very far. And you know, just from my personal experience, that's why I try to date men that I know bring a certain amount of money. Money's not the main issue, but for me and the life that I want to live,
Yep.
you have to bring a certain amount of money
Preference.
to the table. So
All
for that reason, I just can't
She
be
has to stand
dating
up, y'all.
any old dude.
Oh no, she got the flow.
I just can't be dating any old guy making a regular job. I'd rather like a professional dude making like a certain amount of money.
I'm curious.
Okay.
though.
But
I'm
shit.
curious. Just curious. You making 40,000? She making 90,000. How does that make you feel? I'm just asking. How does that make you feel? Do you expect her to want y'all to pay all the bills while you making 40,000?
Me as a man and me being a man,
Mhm.
it don't matter how much she make, because I'm still gonna be a man at the end of the day.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just curious.
I'll still take care of whatever bill I have to pay. If I'm paying mortgage, that's enough to pay mortgage.
You taking
But this-
trips?
That's enough to take trips.
Well,
It's all about managing. It's all about.
You going to Detroit?
Look, let me.
How about Dubai?
Hold on.
How about Dubai?
Let me add on to this. Let me add on.
Let me stop.
But see,
I'm a
but see, this the disconnect. This the disconnect
told you not to bring
about the discussion, because you thinking about yourself. If you want to be with somebody, or you find this person, or you see besides the income and everything else, you just generally like this person, why should that be matter? If y'all can bring y'all money, y'all funds together and do it together, y'all can enjoy trips together.
I
Y'all
agree
can do
with
this
Dick
together.
Flair.
Y'all can
Okay, man.
go ahead, Ms.Tan.
Listen, no.
Go ahead.
No,
Ms.Tan.
I completely agree with what he's saying. Basically, if I'm making 90,000, which I don't, and he's making 40,000, as long as he treats me right, he comes home every fucking night, like he's emotionally supportive and.
That's your preference.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but as long as like if he has everything, like he's there, he helps cook, he helps do this. I don't care how much you make. We're going to combine our incomes together.
Exactly.
A combined income is like, I'm fine with that.
So
if I was
it's
particularly,
basically boosting your my math might suck, but it's basically boosting your 90,000 that you're making plus his 40.
exactly,
Yeah.
we're
Go
good.
together.
So I mean,
How much money that you both?
yeah. So even if it's not okay, 180 a million, if we're both making 90,000. Like it's something, and we're over the poverty line at least,
So
and we can still.
Is it wrong to have higher standards though?
But
It
no,
is.
this is the thing. This is the thing.
It's wrong. It's
No.
wrong.
I don't think it's wrong at all.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's preference. So my preference
Exactly.
is I don't care if you make $40,000.
That's
if
you.
that's me. It's my
Miss
preference.
D.
But
If
my
you're
question
treating me
to
right,
you
and-
two.
Miss
Yes.
D. Nice,
Yeah.
Miss Alicia J.
Yes.
Let me ask this
What's the
question.
question?
He's talking to Denise
What's the
and Alicia
question?
J.
What's the
Miss
question?
D. Nice, Miss Alicia J.
What's the question?
All right, go hard.
I ain't gonna call out what y'all make. I'm gonna just give a ballpark figure. Y'all both make 80,000. I ain't even gonna put the guy up to 40, cause that ain't even quite average today.
It's not.
It's realistically it's not. If a guy making 15 to 20,000, but he's making you absolutely happy, would you consider being with him?
No.
God damn.
So
Hot Rod, you gotta look
You
at
can't
it.
even pay my mortgage.
But
Hey.
Honestly,
Hey,
if
dog.
he can afford to move how I like to move, which is taking
No,
trips.
but I'm saying if
No, he can't take trips
can't
for
do that.
50,000. I ain't
No,
gonna lie.
no, I'm saying-
50,000. He can't flip him
if,
burgers. I ain't taking
if
trips.
he's
You feel
making
me?
you absolutely happy,
Nope.
Why can't
But fuck
Everything.
that. But fuck that, Hot Rod. You gotta.
I like taking trips? It
Right
makes me
now, what it
happy.
seems as if they're saying their number one rule: the guy has to at least
Money.
be on that level. But
Money.
Equally yoked.
But the problem is, like,
Equally
if
yoked.
it's a dude who's making 40,000 and he has good credit.
What that mean? You can borrow.
But
You
hold
can
up.
borrow
Good
40,000.
point. Good
Well, hold
point.
up.
Good point.
But you
Good
can't
point.
pay it back
Good
But
point.
hold up.
because you make $50,000.
Good point.
But
Good
if
point.
a nigga got a American Express or a Discover card and he gains points, A nigga can travel anywhere that he want to.
Hey,
real
shit.
He got Bitcoin.
Yeah, hold on. I got a question.
Hey, shout out to the American Express holders.
Shout out to the Bitcoins.
Shout out to the American Express holders out here.
But hold up, but see that's the problem. Like people don't understand.
That's not a problem. That's your preference.
I got a legit
Why
question.
I gotta feel bad for wanting somebody who at least in the
I'm
range
gonna-
of me?
I'm
Why
gonna
do
ask
I
y'all-
have to be criticized
I'm
for that?
gonna ask
But
both
no,
y'all.
it's
So if
my
you going on
question.
a trip,
let me ask
Why
y'all
am I-
this.
you'd rather
let me ask
spend
y'all
big
this.
money to go on a trip when you can go on that shit for free.
Denise,
Why do I have to be
what does a
criticized?
dude have to make financially in order to consider talking to you? Okay, we don't know.
I'm not gonna tell y'all how much I make.
Man, we
Do
work
it.
But for
for
me to be comfortable,
Give a range.
60 to 70.
60
Okay.
to 70. Hold on.
60
Let me
is
finish, let me
decent while
finish.
y'all
Let me
playing.
And
finish.
that's
60
low.
is decent.
That
So,
is decent.
That's low.
60
So,
is
like,
decent.
realistically,
That's a career.
out of all
Yeah.
the men in Atlanta right now, do you honestly think you can find some dude that's
I only date.
Nah,
I've dated
don't.
lawyers. I've dated doctors, physician assistants,
So here's the
CDC
question.
employees,
Here's the question then.
occupational therapists,
So
people who are on my level and make more than me.
So here's my
When you
question.
limit yourself, that's all you're gonna find.
So here's my
This
next
is the
question.
land of black
Fuck your question.
opportunities.
So
So
can I
for
ask
me
my
to say,
question?
I
y'all.
only
Fuck your
think I'm gonna
question.
meet this.
Can I have my
Why?
question?
Because I know what I make.
Fuck your question.
I've met men that have
I
made
know, right?
more
Shit.
than me.
So here's my next question.
What is it?
Why are you single?
Why am I single? Because I'm picky. Because at the end of the day, I can meet a man that still makes that much, but still is an asshole. Yep. Is emotionally unavailable.
All right.
So
Has
She not
baby
settling
mamas.
because they got hella money.
I'm not selling. At the end of the day, I can pay
She
all
meeting
of my
niggas
bills
like this. She
by
not
myself.
settling 'cause they got
I
hella
have bought
money.
a house
Miss Alicia
by
J.
myself.
So-
I drive an
Miss
Audi
Alicia J.
that I bought by myself. So
What's
if you
yours?
can't meet that,
Bam.
what are you bringing to the table?
Miss
Man,
Alicia
I
J.
don't-
What's yours?
Require anyone to pay my lifestyle.
What's yours?
What's
Yeah.
my what?
Why she single?
For
'Cause she
somebody,
fucking wants
no,
to
not
be.
why she's single. What does a dude have to make to even consider?
Honestly, at the moment, I can't put a range on it because I have career goals, and with these career goals, I'm gonna make way more than what I'm currently making now. So I'm not looking. So I mean, I don't have a number right now. But you're pretty much saying to me, if I make 80,000, I should settle for 15,000 for happiness.
So
No.
okay, what if he
That's what
a
it
trap
sound like.
star? He
No.
make 200 grand a year, but he trapping.
No.
I mean,
'Cause that's
if
illegal.
he has everything coming
he'll
to
go
the
to
table
jail.
with my preferences and
I'm
things
not
that I
going
want,
to see nobody or put
then I'm
nobody,
good.
no money on nobody's
all right,
books.
yeah, because wait a minute, I think I snitch. I ain't gonna lie. Don't tell me
Well,
nothing.
let me. I got
Don't tell me
okay.
nothing.
I got two questions, man. Two questions I want to ask.
I'm listening.
The first one is this: are you basically choosing financial stability over happiness?
Nope.
Not necessarily.
No way.
Because at the end of the day,
And I'm sorry to cut you
you
off,
have
Denise.
to meet that goal. You have to meet that minimum. I'm sorry. I just don't buy it. That like, oh, a nigga that makes 20,000 is gonna make you happy. No, because if you can't provide the lifestyle, you gotta say, oh, baby, next check. No, that's not gonna make me fucking happy.
But that's
I'm not doing
but
that shit.
that's reality
I have
for a
had-
lot of dudes.
Then you can date a regular
That-
bitch who makes who works at the
Exactly.
mall
Who
and makes
wants
$20,000.
And we're gonna leave that for another show.
So,
I am
okay.
not doing
Hey man,
that.
we're gonna leave that for another show.
So-
If I have to remain single for the rest
gonna
of
leave
my
that for another
motherfucking life and not meet somebody who's on my level, then that's just the problem. That's the point of it.
We're gonna leave that for
Okay,
another
now the
show.
reason I asked you that, right, is because you said that you met some guys that made more than you, but they were
I've
still
only dated
assholes.
men who have made as much
or
than
more,
me.
but they were still
Period.
assholes. So you didn't
Some.
talk to
Not all of them. We just weren't compatible.
Exactly.
Some of them were boring. Some of them were dumb. Some of them weren't just like for
Okay,
me.
so the money don't mean shit.
But
I can make 50
had
a
they
year.
met the other requirements, that would have just been
I
another box to
I
check.
can make 50 a year.
That would've
and
been
give
just
you,
another box
like he
to
said,
check.
I can make 50 a year and give you all the shit that you're looking for, but because I don't make 50, I don't make 80 or 90 a fucking
Well,
year.
spit
you
your
won't even
game to
look at me.
Denise then, nigga.
I
Fuck your shit, nigga.
ain't spit now.
Tell Denise what's on your mind, nigga. Fuck your shit, nigga.
Niggaless,
Well, goddamn.
niggaless.
Talk
There
your
it
Is
shit.
it daytime?
There
Tell
All
her
right.
what's up.
Now, this is my
Put that
next
50 by
question.
y'all.
This is my next question. My next question is this: what if you meet a guy that makes more than you? In a lot of situations, what make you think that a guy who makes more than you will want to talk down? You may feel like, okay, I make a lot of money, I'm good, but he make more than you. Now he like, shit, I don't want to talk to a woman that make 80 and 90.
Then we're not compatible.
Yeah, and that's his
I
preference.
mean, I understand the preference of, but what if he just pretty much like you, like, how much you make a year? Oh, hell no. But nah, I got to talk to somebody that
That is okay.
We won't work. We will not work.
I
You
promise
can look
him.
up my job title and look at how much
I got you.
make.
I got a
And
prime
that's
example
not
for
enough for you.
We gonna take the movie
Then that's fine.
Think Like a Man. Taraji, goddamn it, she made millions. She was making that bread, and she settled for it.
That's
Because she
her
was in her
preference.
40s and lonely.
Man,
My nigga,
come on.
that's why.
But I think
That ain't why.
I think-
she made her ass
Just
happy.
because she was willing to settle doesn't mean we have to.
I don't have to
I'm
settle.
saying-
I don't want you to
I don't
settle either.
have to
a lot of you guys,
She made
I'm,
him
I can
happy.
accomplish
At the end of the
everything.
Let me
I
say
want
this.
Your
by
best
myself.
90,000 woman.
I'm saying, let me say this. I'm pretty sure a lot of us is under 40 right now. I'll just say everybody's under 40.
Yeah.
Now, when you get to that age of being 40 and you still got that mentality and you're still single, would you think, damn, I need to change this? I met a woman that told me she make good money, and she said she put it in her head that every man that she's dating, 9 times out of 10, she gonna make more money than him. She just said, okay, I had to get that in my head because I'm out here dating, I'm single, and I think she's almost 40.
She probably has a stink ass personality.
No,
And I'm
she's
serious.
cool as hell.
I'm
She's
just saying,
cool
I
as
meet
hell.
a lot of
Your
women
person.
Yeah, she's cool
Goddamn.
as
I meet
hell.
a lot of
And she
women
don't.
who are like over 30 in their 40s and they have shitty personalities. And that's where that single black professional
Yeah,
stereotype
I'm finna
comes
get to that
from.
next.
They have fucked up mentalities. I'm not perfect. I know what I want. And I'm not willing to settle.
That shit ain't realistic.
Spit your game.
Not realistic for you.
That shit ain't
Not for you. We may never have ever crossed paths had you not known this woman right here to my right.
Ms.Tan.
Yeah.
We used to strip
So-
together. That
That's the difference.
Ms.Tan.
Yeah, so that was my question because I mean that woman, the woman I'm referring to, she had been on a lot of trips. She done a lot of things. So when she just naming some things, the average dude gonna be like, "Well, God damn!" If you're not that secure dude, you're gonna be intimidated off the top. And on top of that, she has her own place. She drive a nice ass car, but I don't get intimidated by no shit like that.
I don't even
homeboys-
subscribe to the notion that men are intimidated by women. I don't buy that.
I
Some
think
men
men,
are.
I
some
just
men
think
are.
it's like either you're
Some men
compatible or
are.
you're not compatible.
Some men are very intimidated.
I've never said that. Oh, he's intimidated by me. No,
Oh yeah,
because
he-
I
he-
tend to date my equal. So like, I don't think he's intimidated.
well,
You're just not. You just don't work.
Well, I'm talking about a
Yeah.
guy who's not your equal trying to approach you. You know what I'm saying?
tell you now, I
He
ain't tell
definitely
you
would
what.
be.
I bring to the table
Intimidating.
laughs, jokes, and goddamn a good time. What the other shit?
Single than a motherfucker over there.
Yeah, he's single in the motherfucker.
And they like,
Oh,
what that
so why
laughing
are
and
you
joking
single?
gonna
I
do
think
for
you're
you?
so great.
You
And
wanna know?
funny
You wanna
and
know?
have a
You
great
wanna know
time.
why Nick at
If you
night
make
single?
50,000.
Nigga at night is single, but nigga at night is a goddamn asshole. 'Cause I ain't gonna put up with that bullshit. Like,
Exactly.
oh, you got to be my equal. Fuck
Exactly.
you and your goddamn
Single
equal.
than a
So
motherfucker.
what do you want to
Fuck
be?
you and your
So
goddamn
what do you
equal.
want to be to a woman though?
Single than a motherfucker.
Single in the
Like I
motherfucker.
said,
Or a dick
my
slanger?
finances is not where she
slide.
wants.
We're not talking about finances.
I can bring
We'll take that
So
out.
let's-
Let's
let's
take
take-
finances
let's
out.
take finances
What do you
out.
Having a
provide
hard
besides
time.
finances?
God damn it, a good time and motherfucking happiness. I can bring you everything I can bring you everything you looking for in a man, minus that 80,000 a year.
So Nick at
So-
Nick at night, I have a question for you.
I'm funny on my own.
And this is an interesting question for the ladies too.
Go ahead.
Okay, Nick at night. So let's say you meet a lady that's like these two, and she want to go on trips. She want to live a lavish lifestyle, and you going out with her. Just say y'all go to the mall, and she pick up this and wanted you to compare. to compete with her. Would you do it? Like how would you make this woman happy?
Nigga,
Like,
he just told you
Now
he can't
listen.
do it. Nigga.
Talk your shit, Nick.
He just told you he can't do
Spit your
it.
game, Nick.
The type of
Let me
nigga
transfer
I
that
am,
money here.
Yeah.
The type of person
Let me check my
I am.
bank
Take you to
account real
JJ
quick.
Fish, you feel me?
Let me
Goddamn
transfer
splurge.
my
20 piece, you feel me?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So she want to go on trip. She want to go to Europe. That
I'm gonna go on
30
trips too.
That $3
Those
grand
two,
right
these
there. That 3 stacks.
No, honey,
right
you
there.
don't care how much a man makes, so he's not taking you nowhere.
I can
Okay.
go on my
Right.
own motherfucking trips.
Alright, Flair.
Yeah.
Facts.
Aight,
Listen,
Check it
I can
out.
go on my own trips.
So here we go. She want to go on a trip. I need 3 sets to come up on that trip. I'm going to do what I need to do, nigga. If I got to work 45 hours of goddamn every day, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do what I got to do to make sure we go on this goddamn trip together. But if she can't accept that, fuck up.
Nigga, if your ass got good credit,
That's
nigga,
your
you can go any fucking well.
Straight up.
You don't give a fuck what nobody
right.
say.
Yeah, he right.
I'm
Yes.
at the
Some-
end of the day,
Some places won't even accept cash.
At the
You
end
gotta
of the day,
have credit.
I'm going to
Yeah.
do what I
Just
got to
nigga,
do to make
nigga,
sure we
I
can go
own
on
a
that trip.
timeshare in Phoenix. I can go anywhere I want to fucking go, dog. I'm just letting you
Detroit.
know, folks.
Like
Hey,
I
I'm gonna
said,
give you a
You
prize.
don't need money to just bust down just to impress some chick, folks.
I'm gonna give you a prime example. They just like my homegirl. She said, "Hey, shit, hey, I want to go to goddamn cruise in May. We gonna go on that cruise. If I got goddamn go out here and shake my ass for some goddamn midget to get our ass on that
shaking
goddamn
ass?
cruise,
You
goddamn, we
popping
gonna
pussy?
goddamn do. I'm gonna do what it takes to make sure
Popping that
He
we
boy.
get on
popping
that
that boy
damn.
pussy.
My thing, my
I'm
thing
buzzing
is
on
Popping
how,
pussy.
how the white folks do it is why spend it if you don't have to?
Yes.
Cause at the end of the day,
Why spend it
nigga,
if you
nigga ain't
don't
been on a
have to,
vacation
bro?
since 2014, nigga. I'm trying to get away, nigga.
go ahead and pop that pussy, boy.
And the piggyback on what Dub
I
said.
agree with Doug saying.
Yeah, the
Credit is
piggyback,
important.
the piggyback on what Dub City was saying.
Pussy.
So, ladies, would y'all allow that? Would that be cool?
Yes.
As long as he can.
Shaking his.
Hey, we already know what
No.
No,
Hold on, man. Fuck what he talking about.
you're not talking about popping that pussy.
Hey,
That's not what
you
y'all
ain't
saying.
got no credit if your ass making $20,000 a year, nigga. You ain't getting nobody credit card.
Wait a minute.
A secured credit card.
Wait,
yeah.
first off, I
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
making no goddamn 20 a year.
What's the question?
I'm not
Minus the
making goddamn
pussy.
eight,
What's
but
the
I ain't.
Oh,
I'm
nigga, you
making
gotta
more
give
than
to get this
goddamn
Get your ass
The
credit
question-
to 300, nigga.
Hey, I'm
You
making
making
15,
15,
20,
20.
but I
The-
ain't
the
goddamn
question-
80.
The question is
The
what
question
Doug
Let
was
him ask his
saying.
question.
Yeah.
Going back to Doug's question
Yes.
about having a man with good credit or money. Like, would that be suitable for any one of you guys?
If he don't have to spend his
If
money,
you
but
don't have to spend
still
his money, but y'all can still
move
the same way.
the same way.
Y'all know I don't care.
Goddamn creeps.
Like I said, see, the problem is in the
These
black
freaks are
community.
real.
The problem in the black community is people don't know how to make money work for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Versus
Yep.
in the black community, oh, you got to put these stats, make it rain, and all
Exactly.
this shit.
Yes.
No,
But
they make
in
shit
actuality, you don't have to.
Rain on the pussy.
Yeah. And I've
It's
been in
about your
situations.
credit.
So check this out.
Hey,
Yes.
If you know back in the past, I've been in a situation where we got a homeboy, he made good money. And I'm talking about he got the BMW, this and that, he moving. But the way I was moving, he asked me, damn nigga, how much do you make? Because I know I make more than y'all. But you spending money like you make more than me. And I'm like, nigga, I know how to manage money. You know what I'm saying? I was moving, I had my own place, couple cars, I'm moving. We on a trip, we can go out there. Want to go to the mall, splurge, we can do that. I was hanging with them. But I know for a fact dude made more than me. But that shit didn't fall with me. I had shit bagged up, you know what I'm saying? I know how to move my money, you know what I mean? So going back to door, what he's saying, shit, we learned about the credit game. How to make that shit work for you. And I know a lot of people, they come in, they feel more confident that, I can show you that I got some stacks. I can show you this, that. And then you look at a nigga bank account, they shit might be fucked up.
and once that nigga run out of money, the chicks is gonna leave that motherfucker.
But why is it wrong
I'm
for
just
us to
saying.
feel secure?
But no, it's not wrong for y'all to
It's
feel
not
secure.
wrong. It's not wrong. It's
at all.
not wrong.
Okay,
We're not
okay,
saying that
okay.
it
You
is.
can't be secure
But
with
we-
me.
well-
The point we're
Make it
trying to get at is, I think basically, what if would it be possible for you to remove a price tag on talking to a nigga if he still know how to move like that?
Yeah, you can't put
See?
love. You can't put a
You
price
can't put a
tag
price
on
tag
love.
on love.
See?
So
I mean,
it's
Yes,
like,
you can.
You can.
Single than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
She's not giving up, boy.
See?
because I'm saying, okay,
Single than a mom.
if let's say
That's her
you've been
preference.
on trips, you traveling, you rolling good, but then I took many trips as you. I can roll good as you. I just choose not to. would that still qualify a man for you to even entertain a
See,
guy?
your first.
I mean,
And
no,
that's
this is
when
general question.
it takes. That's when you have to get to know a guy, question him, find out his thought process on certain things,
Yeah.
and then you would determine whether you want to move forward with somebody.
So that shit.
So I just say that.
So
shit
Denise,
just
what?
contradict
Hold
every
on,
goddamn thing you just
hold on,
said.
hold on, hold on, Nick and Knight.
Bitch your game to be
Nick and
wrong.
Knight, hold on.
Yeah. I mean, she,
So
she's dropping the real now.
what would be your first question? Because we just by listening and observing, we know you have a very
He gotta have that goddamn money.
Nick.
It's not even that deep because, like, I tend to date people with degrees or advanced degrees, and that determines, like, you know,
want
they have
somebody to
certain
match
jobs.
you.
So it's not like, oh,
But this niggas out here with degree, they're jobless.
then I'm not dating you. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
But-
it's like oh, you have to have the degree. It's more so. She just wants somebody to be equally compatible.
I don't.
Yeah, which
But-
Like I said,
fine.
I'm not asking of no man that I don't provide for myself.
because like y'all guys, y'all wouldn't date someone like y'all wouldn't consider someone a wifey material who isn't like you're not physically attracted to.
Hold
You
on,
know,
now.
because-
wait.
There's a lot of niggas that do.
Yeah, I was saying.
a
Nah,
lot of
dude.
niggas that do, Tan.
Who
You're
don't
not
wifed up some
physically a-
girls that, boy, look
Oh.
like some bullshit.
to you, but what to them?
But they're wifey material because they got that bag.
So that
And women who don't wife
Yes.
up a lot of guys who they're not attracted to because that man got that bag.
bag.
yeah, that's
As
true.
a matter of fact, I know somebody right now that I work with that with somebody that she's married to because that nigga got that.
Man, I know plenty of females that's with dudes just because of the security, but they fucking around like
Because
hell.
women are conditioned to find somebody with security that they can
She
be
hit the
secure
nail
with.
on the head.
She
You
did.
are
that-
conditioned.
Conditioned.
Men
she
are
did.
conditioned to find a bad bitch. Basically,
Yeah.
I feel like
Ooh,
I want no
you're
bad
cute.
I'm not a man, but I
I
feel
don't
like
want no bad
I
bitch.
was taught to like. Well, I was personally taught never to depend on men, but
I
like
don't
I
need
feel
no
like some women are
superficial ass
taught
female that work
are
by
taught
hook.
to like find a man
Use what they got to get what they want.
exactly to quote the Players Club, but yeah,
Running hoe quotes. The running hoe quotes.
Basically.
All right, man. Look, we've been in here good old hour, man. We're gonna wrap it up, man. I'm gonna get some final thoughts for anybody on the show. I'm gonna start with Hot Rod, and then we're gonna run around and wrap it up. Final thoughts, Hot Rod.
Me. Goddamn.
All right. So I'm gonna say, to make this shit work, man, you need a balance, man. If you don't have a balance, you will never be successful in nothing that you do. Marriage, relationships, job, everything that you do, you would never be successful if you don't have a balance. And that's all. That's what it boils down to.
All right, Dub City.
Support your purpose. If it's something that you're looking for, no matter what it is, try to find that. Because if you don't, you would just be wasting the other person's time.
Oh, all right. We're gonna go over to Flair, man. Final thoughts, man. Give us.
My final thoughts: your preference is your preference, and what you are or what you are. Well, I mean, what you want is what you want. Be sure that whatever, if you get whatever you want, is that it's not because of this and that. Be sure that it's something that's gonna grow and evolve and just gonna last for a minute.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go right over to Miss Denise.
I would just say never settle and never let anyone tell you that you can't get what you want.
All right.
Because their views are limited. Yours doesn't have to be.
Cool. We're gonna go over to Miss Alicia J.
I just gotta say, if you got them food stamps, hit me up. No, but I feel like, stay true to your preference. Don't feel bad for wanting what you want. If you don't want to settle, you don't have to settle. If you want to settle, it's completely fine, but it won't be settling if that's what you decide. So just stay true to your preference and just enjoy life. Find love in whatever ways makes you happy.
Cool. All right, we're gonna go to Ms.Tan.
Yeah, picking back off what she said, I agree. Stay true to yourself. What you want is what you want, and that's okay.
Oh, all right, Nick at Night.
Fuck all y'all single, man. Let me know
We're
what's
all single.
happening.
He is the feds.
He is the black sheep of the family.
Fuck all y'all single, man. Let me know.
He's running credit right now as we speak.
All right, man. That's been the show for y'all, man. We're gonna catch y'all on the next show. B-Rock. Y'all can hit us up at hashtag TBT Radio on Instagram and on SoundCloud at TBT Radio.
Yeah.
And y'all can find us on YouTube at Controversy ENTV.
Ow.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And we gonna holler at y'all, man. We up out of here.
Yeah.
Ow.